Welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Tia here, helping you to trust yourself. But how do we do this? That is what today's video is about, so let's get into it. Something a lot of my clients come to me for is when they feel like they've lost faith in themselves, faith in the universe, they don't know what to believe, they don't know what to think. If you're in this place right now, I'm here for you, and this video will help you find clarity on how to get yourself out of that stuck feeling, out of that disempowered feeling, out of that fully powerless, what am I going to do with my life? What is happening to me feeling? When we don't trust ourselves, or when we feel like we're in a whirlwind of emotions that we can't manage and we're losing sight of our truth, right? Because truth and trust, they come from the same word. We have to ask ourselves, what happened for me to feel this way? Did something trigger this, right? So for example, it could be you're going through a big loss, right? A breakup or a transition or a job loss, or something happened that made you question your decisions previously. The first thing you want to do when you're experiencing this lack of trust in yourself and in the universe is accept what's happening right now. Accept the feelings you're having. Don't make yourself wrong for them. Don't make yourself feel angry because you don't get it or you're not sure what's going on. A lot of this first piece is self-compassion. Let's take the edge off, okay? You're not doing anything wrong. Most people walk through life just making one choice and one step in the right direction, not knowing if it's right or not. And when I say right direction, I mean the direction they think, whether it's based on outside influences or themselves or something their friend said, and they find themselves somewhere. Other people need to see the fullness of a situation before losing it or giving up on it. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Part of being human is fully accepting yourself and fully accepting that this whole life thing is a journey. This whole life thing doesn't have a roadmap, but there are ways to navigate it so you feel like you're connected to yourself and you can ultimately trust your life, trust your decisions, trust the universe, so that you have faith in yourself and what's to come. So that first piece is self-compassion. That second piece is forgiveness for what was. This is a hard one for a lot of people. If you feel like you messed up, or if you feel like you could have made a different decision, or you could have gone a different path, and you don't have self-compassion for yourself, it is hard to even have forgiveness. But here's the thing. I want you to pretend that what happened to you, or whatever decision you made that made you feel like you couldn't trust yourself, imagine your friend telling you that story. Your friend telling you the story that happened to you. Would you blame them? Would you be mean to them? Would you judge them? If you're willing to give compassion to a friend, if you're even willing to give a listening ear, how about we start there? To a friend that's undergoing something that is challenging, that made them feel stupid or dumb or unworthy, then why can't you give yourself that same grace? So if you're having a hard time forgiving yourself, that is where the work is. We can't even move forward into trusting yourself again if you can't actually forgive yourself or even accept the decisions that were made previously. So that second step is that forgiveness, is it's okay, I'm human. It's okay, I only did what I knew at the time. It's okay, if I had known better, maybe I would have done better. Or even though I knew better, I chose that because even then I thought there was something I needed to explore. There was something I was curious about. There was something I needed to know before I could give it all up and give in. That is another piece, right? What part of that are you holding on to? Are you holding on to a grudge against yourself? Are you choosing to look at yourself as less than human for what you did? Because truly you're human, right? This is the world we live in. The earth, we came to the earth to experiment, to explore, to shift, to grow, to heal. The only way we do it is doing the things. And none of us, again, has a roadmap in doing those things. Let's say you're there, right? You're accepting, you're forgiving. Now, trusting yourself comes in practice, okay? Trusting yourself comes in making one decision that feels true to your heart first, right? And when I say heart, it's not just your heart because you love somebody. I'm talking about your intuition, because your soul lives in your heart. So it's about making a decision, a little one even, that is true to your soul, to your heart. And it's not because you just love someone or because you just love something, but you genuinely feel like this is the right thing for you, because something inside of you is speaking louder and you're ready to listen. You recognize that it's not just your mind and it's not just the opinions of others, but it's really something inside of you that you're finally willing to try out. Now, in this scenario, when you make a little decision, and it could be as simple as choosing your meal at dinner, right? So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you are choosing a meal and you're saying, you know what, I should eat the salad because the salad is good for me. But there is no desire in your heart or soul to even have a salad, and instead you want a piece of steak. Instead you want a piece of fish. Instead you want a cheeseburger, whatever it is. It's learning that once you make that little decision and you feel a sense of satisfaction or gratitude after making that decision, that you can trust yourself, even in ordering a meal, right? A lot of times we get wrapped up in our heads, oh, we should do this, we should do that, oh my God. But oftentimes all of that chatter confuses us more and then creates a possibility of us continuously trying to question even the simplest of decisions, like ordering a meal at a restaurant, which I know a lot of you and a lot of people who are overthinkers tend to do. But again, it's almost like looking at something and saying, there is no wrong choice here, just a choice I need to make. And I'll know how I feel after it. Then you start to anticipate and realize what decisions you make, how they make you feel afterwards. Do you get relief? Do you feel satisfied? Do you feel successful? Do you feel, that was it? Or do you feel remorse, regret, shame, guilt? And are those feelings directly related to the choice you made, or to the feelings or the shoulds that other people expected of you? It's really looking at it from a whole perspective. And then as you start to recognize the feelings and really what happens within you, do you feel lifted and lit up, or do you feel hollow and drained? What really is actually showing up in your body, your mind, body, spirit? It is all connected. Your mind only starts to chatter when we really start to look at other perspectives and other people's opinions, and then what we think might be right, but really we don't know if it's right. It's almost like that gives the overthinking mind fuel. But if you take a deep breath and you go into the heart space when you're making your next decision, as little as it is, and then you see if how you felt really aligns with how you felt in making that decision from the soul, that is a way to test this, and to test, can you trust yourself even in little decisions? It is about really knowing that there is no wrong choice, but that you have every chance to make a different choice so that you can feel right, so that you can feel like yourself. And only you knows what that feels like. Nobody can tell you what feels right to you. But I'm here to help guide you into knowing what really your intuition, your soul, your truth, your inner being wants for you and from you. Because again, we didn't come here for decoration, you guys. We came here to be the people that shift ourselves so that the world itself can also shift. Thank you for watching today. Trusting yourself is a step-by-step process. Especially after loss or shame or guilt or regret, you have to work that muscle, and it takes time and it takes patience. It takes a lot of inner knowing and inner work, and it takes a lot of silencing the outside voices and the outside chatter and even your own mind chatter. Awareness, recognition, and understanding of the self is where it all starts. I hope this video helped today. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe and share with somebody that you feel needs to hear this. I am always cheering you on. I'll see you next time.